Hello, Art 1-2. Your second practice is looking at how facial features align with each other. And we're going to look at some different proportions of faces. We're going to look at some different perspectives, different angles, etc. But we're looking for the same thing for all of them. So this line in the center, and we're going to do some labeling. You're going to do the same. You can use colored pen or highlighter. So that is the central axis. And when that tilts from one way to the other, everything else tilts. The next thing is eye level. And so that is one of the lines you're looking for all of the images, eye level. Then you're going to look for how does everything else line up with the eyes, and we'll also look at some spacing. So we're looking for how do the edges of the nostrils line up according to the eyes, usually somewhere near the inner corners or inner tear ducts. So the nose and the nostrils compared to eyes. Then we're going to look at how the mouth and corners compare to the eyes. So this one has a small mouth, but if we look at the actual corners, it's a little wider. And it should line somewhere up near the iris or the color part of the eye. Then we're looking for the tops and bottoms of the ears. And so I'm looking at how the tops kind of line up with the eyes and the bottoms line up with the nose, or some people it's in between nose and mouth. Some people it lines up with mouth. So ears are kind of genetic and your genes influence how big your ears are. I mean, for most of your facial features as well, but ears don't always line up exactly like this one. All right, so we're gonna do this image together and then I'll show you like a couple more. So for each one, you're looking for 4 things: eye level, how the nose lines up with the eyes, how the mouth lines up with the eyes, and how do the ears align with other facial features. Okay, so I'm going to do central axis, and I'm going to do just blue pen. You can do highlighter if you want. We just want to be able to see it, so not pencil. If you don't have blue pen, go get a highlighter. All right, then corner to corner in the eyes. Okay, and then I notice how his ears are slightly above. Okay, then looking at the nose, side of the nose, which does line up with the inner corners of the mouth, line up with like the inside of the iris or the color part of the eye. Looking at like where do the bottom of his ears line up. So that's what I want to see on each of the images. So let's say, and you're going to do that for all the pages. You're going to go through even 3/4 view where they're tilted away, or if the head is tilted, or if they're making a crazy face, smiling, laughing, serious. All right, so I'm going to do this one with you guys, and we're going to still do the 3, except for her central axis is now curved because her head is tilted down slightly, and it's a 3/4 view where you can't see both sides of the face entirely. All right, so I'm going to go outside corner to outside corner. Notice how the top of the ear will be a little bit higher. Looking at how that nostril lines up with the eye. So almost to the iris or the white part of the eye. Where does the nose line up? Over here. How does the mouth line up with the eye? Outside corner. Where does the mouth line up? Over here. Lines up with like that part of the nose. So when it starts turning away, or when a face starts turning away from you, you're looking for what other facial features does it line up with. So then looking at her ears, what does it line up with? Like the bridge of the nose. For this one, you might have to do a curved central axis. For, let's see, that one you should be able to use a ruler. For this one, you might have to do a curved central axis, but you're still doing corner to corner to find how the eyes are slanted. So pretty much, let's say we're gonna do this one. If the one thing I want you guys to notice is, if the central axis is tilted, so notice the central axis is tilted, everything else is tilted as well, except the eyes, the nose, and the mouth are parallel to each other. So that eye level, however the eyes are tilted, the nose will be parallel, the mouth will be parallel. And that central axis kind of determines like the angle of the parallel lines essentially, or parallel features. All right, so you're gonna go through, make sure you did this one, and you're going to do those 4 alignment lines for each picture. All right, good luck.